So the tail of the tape now for our next televised fight. Naoya Inoue against Antonio Nieves. And
the reigning NABO super flyweight champion, Antonio Carita Nieves. Super flyweight champion of the world, Naoya Monster Inoue.
Have a good, clean fight. Listen to my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck.
And that's what tonight is about. Here is the introduction to the monster.
Of course, underlines the fact that power is often set up by the
saying such glowing things. This being his American TV debut, people want to see what he's trying to also punch with Inoue. Comfortable.
Is obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from Nieves.
Right hand by Nieves to the body, and he followed up. Spother asked for body shots. Haven't seen a body shot yet from Inoue in this round.
And the other guy's coming down from 122 pounds. You know, the guy coming on.
Won the first fight for Juan Francisco Estrada. It was having his feet flat on the canvas and behind the jab on a classic 1-2. There's the classic 1-2 again. He says his best punch is his left hook. Nieves is aware of the jab, so a couple of times Inoue leads with the left hook. Which is a series of punches of his own.
Watch, Inoue tries to set his stuff up, and Nieves feints and feints and
stands the jab. Maximum impact.
Inoue has been a little bit wide. But you can see the force that Inoue
with authority.
Vicious left hand to the body from Inoue.
He's a 115-pounder, boy. Overwhelming offense anyway.
Quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded as a monstrous talent. He said, of course, exactly what he's supposed to.
He was never out of position. And that's the same thing you see with Inoue right now. He's always in position to punch.
He has an idea of what he wants to do in there.
Which is presence in the ring with one good hard counter left-hand shot that landed on
Inoue to punch and punching with him to land his own shot.
In an amateur fight, so he has had one knockdown scored against him, although he says it wasn't because of a punch.
So small, you go, boy, he hits like a lightweight, and that's a compliment.
Hand off the jab. Nieves trying to come back with some body shots.
The world has their eyes peeled right now on this fight because Inoue, those who have seen him and followed.
Just a little bit. Left hand to the body. Placement rather than power. Now combinations than any other top fighter in the world, and lands the second most per round of any top fighter in the world, exceeded only by
Inoue doesn't want him to punch. He's trying to time him in between. Whenever Inoue... This is where Inoue has had his way so far.
Good 1-2 by Inoue. Now Inoue sticking the jab. That's his game. I think at the end of the day, if there was one Inoue just standing in, looking, waiting, and he launches again.
When one guy is coming up from below the flyweight division.
Behind the jab, like you just mentioned, so that's definitely an asset. Saying all the right things. I just don't know if he can translate that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking. And already we've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn. He has a reputation as a great jab. And he followed up with a looping right hand upstairs.
Well, it's not a good idea to punch with a guy unless he's punching wide, and at times...
Now he goes downstairs and comes back up and fires the left hook to the body, maximizing the power in his punches in the second half of the fight.
Yeah, he was always in position to punch.
Yeah, this is a responsible defensive fighter, and given those circumstances, the question here is, can Inoue impose his...
And he hasn't unfurled that one quite yet, just missed with one.
Right, tries to punch with Inoue to get his shot in there first. Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometimes, punch in between when he's waiting. Or you wait.
His father taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power he has behind
Inoue throws with. The power is obvious.
Inoue has never been knocked down technically
ringside.
These guys are so
regardless
small.
of what his opponent tries to do.
I think he bothered Nieves with that hard right hand.
Warning clap and thought it was the bell.
That saved Nieves right there.
The official timekeeper.
Very nice. Okay, breathe. It's very nice. The left is great.
Let's go ahead and go with the Virgil Hill once or twice. And then let's fill that gap with the right hand on top and no hook.
Not surprisingly, has Naoya Inoue winning the first 2 rounds.
Use kind of classic technical defense. You think that'll be a problem?
His opponents previous to this night. He has an Ike Corte-like jab, very piston-like.
And part of the key to his ability to do that is balance and timing. He seems always to be in the right position on his feet, and he throws when he wants to.
Accuracy. See that? I mean, Nieves has got his hands
This
held.
fighter will allow him to do. But I think he does, even though it's only the 4th round out of 12, he does need to
Well,
keep
win or lose, it's a big week in one way for Nieves. He works at a PNC down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I don't know if Inoue was resting or if he was trying to let the punishment from the previous round to see how hurt he still is.
You see why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands.
Flexes are at their very height right now. That will be a problem down the stretch if he continues to fight.
Which are discouraging to Nieves.
Well, you can happen
Toward the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves is confident.
But he's a pick-em type puncher, not necessarily a combination.
He'll respond to an opportunity if you leave.
Because what's impressive about Inoue is hearing as though his fighter has a chance, as though he's not taking a
The
beating.
banking company made clear that he's aware of the kid and knows that he's fighting. That can't hurt him. I mentioned that CompuBox has him throwing more jabs per round than any other top fighter in the sport, an average of 37 coming in as it was traveling through the air to give it a little bit lift over the top and get it down to the base. Now there's
A lot of time between now and then, though.
Sometimes the game plan can go out the window quick. All of a sudden, it doesn't.
He's a pick-em type puncher until he gets his guy hurt, and then he throws in combination.
I like that.
And yet it's coming out wrong because of what
It's just
Inoue.
really, really tough. Do you go technical or do you apply? Or do you appeal to his heart? Do you motivate him?
Boxing is big. It's a big part of my life, but I've got an opportunity to do something. Round 3 of a schedule 12. You can see that Harold Letterman unofficially
Pulls straight back from punches sometimes. He uses his athletic ability to avoid punches and doesn't always.
We're talking a lot about the power of Inoue, but as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's the jab that's separating worth it to extend yourself and try to implement that game plan when you're getting hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body.
Opportunistic, Jim, as you said.
This is just a brilliant round.
It's a tough and unenviable position, like you just mentioned, to be in.
Plan's not working, but come up with a better one right now.
I mean, the trainer's doing what he can do. He can only.
It's a heavy jab, meaning his weight comes out over his front foot when he throws it. Oh,
And it's anyway, it seemed to me, took the first minute of this round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches and let his
Inoue is trying to pick up where he left off. He knows Nieves was hurt in that last round, and he wants to
against the next level.
It remains to be seen. Inoue is only 24 years old, so his reflexes are type punches. He'll throw a jab, he'll throw a lead right hand, then he'll throw a 2 or 3 punch combination. He's steady.
Still gets that jab through. Really amazing job he's doing. 3-0
Inoue in Cleveland, and this week he was profiled in the Wall Street Journal.
He does need to keep a close eye on Nieves. Nieves is a tough kid, but he is taking a lot of punishment right now.
Trying to lure Nieves into an exchange where he wouldn't have to try to open Nieves' defense. He could just,
in his early to mid-30s, he'll have to make those adjustments and modify his style
for the opponent.
He just did something you occasionally see Gennady Golovkin do. Saw the as his banking career goes forward, and he said, "I'm never going to give up my day job."
Responsible fighter who's not really doing anything.
Inoue so easily landed combination after combination.
But listen, when you're getting hit with
left
those
side, he'll fire a right hand, even if it wasn't his plan to do so.
I'm not in that position because when you're in the position that Nieves is in again,
Coming in. He's throwing 41 jabs per round here tonight.
Get off first. Okay. Now, every time you hit this kid and you turn, you're getting some good stuff off. But you can't stop, man. You got to keep it going, all right? Let's see if we can't work that double and get him to get those hands up and we go to that
This was an
body.
indicator that he believes at this point.
The trainer's not getting hit.
Soon maybe he can do that. But what I don't think Inoue, what's good for him here.
Work extremely well, or they implode right before us. It's one or the other. I haven't seen much in between.
I think that's great. He shot one at authority.
1 or 2 more of those, he could end this fight, Jim.
For the knockout right now.
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves in a minute.
A damaging thing to do. Like, why does he need to keep taking a lopsided fight? But in the middle of this very energetic card, I know he's not dazed in a way, like he's but why does he need to keep taking this?
Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body shot with the left hook. That one hurt 5. It looks like Nieves is trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't. Boxing, I don't care who you are, who you're fighting, where you've been brought up. Learn to throw the left.
Anymore. We're just waiting for the final hook to the body to end things. I don't know what's the point.
Hiding the fact that he wants to throw that left to the body, so he can guard against that shot. He's got to switch it up, throw it right to the body. Keeping that right hand glued to his side right there. That's why you got to switch it up.
17, 1 and 2. His first loss in the last fight was a decision with which he disagreed.
Their imagination and really look devastating. Make some water.
Around him with power shots. Nieves trying to slip away to the side, slip away to the authority to change anything. Another left hook to the body. Inoue listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say. Andre Ward against Sergey Kovalev. The legs go numb beneath the waist. The will goes away. The American audience know, yes, I'm a star. I know I'm a star. You're going to see big to the body. Listen to the sound when those left-hand body shots.
He's still in the fight, but if you know what you're looking at, he's had enough.
The sport's most famous duos, including, of course, Felix Trinidad and his son. There are emotional implications when this side, Inoue just keeps walking him down, gets him into position.
Cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And if he scored
another left hook to the body, another left hook to the body. Inoue trying to finish the fight.
He has Williams and Prey in front of him. So he's going to continue to throw that left hook to the body, and it's
a thud. You can hear that all over the arena here at the StubHub.
Against Kovalev, when you saw that, you went right there, and here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yep, there it is.
First time down as a pro for Nieves. First time in the ring with a fighter like Naoya Inoue. Comes from me. In the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for
It's only going to get worse as this fight progresses. Big
right hand to the body.
From Inoue.
What a vicious shot.
I think Inoue has to put Nieves away here in this round or next. Business of his career is just a kind of sameness to every round.
On the band in the body right now. He'll protect the head, but the body can't move. Experience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand right there.
He knows what's going on internally in his ribcage.
The left hook to the body, it will win you more fights than any other weapon.
He's about to win by
Mosley. Over and over and over. The sledgehammer left to the body. Can't find it as Inoue continues to track him down, pin him against the ropes.
And rematch in the main event. This is his American TV
Save him from himself.
Nieves' corner said, hey, I'll stop it if it gets to. No, he's not. You need to stop it now. Do you need to see your guy unable to?
And there's another one. It's against Oscar De La Hoya. Arturo Gatti against Leonard Dorin. How many times have you seen it? You land that left
body and it'll be wide open.
That's what he did. He threw the right to the body. And Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to do that.
Another left hook to the...
Nieves has had enough. If you want that shot, you got to go away and then come back to it.
And with the chance to put on a show now, Inoue is doing so. Another left to the body. Trainer Joseph Delguide has a decision to make. And he has made the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dr. Lou Moret, after the indict from the corner of the challenger, has to call a halt to the contest. The winner and still undefeated and still the reigning and defending WBO super flyweight champion of the world, Naoya Monster Inoue.
Subscribe, like, share the best boxing reels.